Hi everyone and welcome back to Länsmansgården here in Sweden. Especially welcome to all you new followers. I'm so glad you found my channel. Thank you so much. Today we are going to look at dahlias, or actually I'm going to dig up some of my tubers because I live in a cold climate and we have cold winters here, so I have to dig up all the tubers and save them. They can't stand the cold temperatures, as you know. And I'm going to show you how I do this. We had frost last week, and you can start to dig up the tubers after some days. The dahlias have to go dormant first, but you can leave them for some weeks if you want to. They can stand to be in the ground for some weeks, but if there will be more frost or more coldness, you have to be careful. If you want to divide them now in the autumn before storing them, that's okay. Then it's better to leave them in the ground for some weeks because the ice on the tubers will swallow and you can see them better. So it's easier to divide them then. But I never do that. I always divide my dahlias in March before I plant them in time for next season. So that's not a problem for me. So I can start my digging process now. And I have some dahlias. About 150 dahlias at the moment, I think. And I've already ordered more varieties for next season. Hur ska det gå? Yeah, that was Swedish. Hur ska det gå? Well, now I want to show you how I do this. So I will show you a better look. We'll go close and come along. Okay, then it's time to dig up one of the dahlias. I have Maya here. It's a light yellow dahlia, very nice in color. She has to be the first one. It's good that you have a label so that you know which variety it is. And I have so many dahlias that after I've taken the stems off, it's so difficult, then I can't see what it is. So label up your dahlias. Now I'm cutting off the stems. I start with that, like this. And this foliage has to go to the compost. So I put it here. Now I have the dahlia here. I use a garden fork to dig up the dahlia, and I have like a foot. I dig a foot outside the stems, like this. This is exciting. See what we find here. Here something is coming up. Okay, you have to be careful, but not too careful. Here it is. Can you see? Nice. Yes. I shake off the soil if I can. Then I have a brush and I take off the soil like this. As good as I can. You don't have to be. It don't have to be perfect. Something like this. These tubers are not so very wet, so I can put them here in my box right away. I have some more soil. I take that off. Now I use paper from a newspaper, and I wrap my dahlias into the newspaper. Many people like this. Okay, can't speak and do things at the same time. I'm a bit weird person, but some people clean the tubers with water, and I think that's unnecessary. I don't do that, and maybe that's because here in Sweden we have a rather wet climate in the autumn, and I don't have a place to store the tubers so that they can dry. So this is a better way to do it for me. So now I'm going to fill the box with more tubers. So we take the next one. Here is our garden shed where we store the dahlia tubers during the winter. And here we have a temperature about 7 degrees Celsius. I will write the temperature in Fahrenheit here below so that you see. And here's where we store them, dark during the winter. So I put in my tubers here. And that was all for today. Now my first box is in the shed, but I have some more dahlias to dig up, so I have to continue the work. And thank you for watching, and please write to me and like my video and share it with friends. And see you very soon again. Bye bye!